The Egghead arc has focused on Kuma and his family quite a lot. Bonnie is currently with the Straw Hat Pirates, and at the same time Kuma himself is headed to Egghead. Things are looking more intense, and now finally a proper flashback of Kuma's past has begun in One Piece. His race called the Buccaneer Race has also been revealed, and fans have found out quite a great deal about them, including their way of life and their powers. The Buccaneer Race appears to be one that existed in the One Piece world a long time ago. Once again, this is a race of powerful people who appear to have been allied with the people of the ancient kingdom long ago in One Piece. Chapter 1095, it is Saturn who ends up revealing to Bonnie that Kuma is one who belongs to the Buccaneer Race. This came right after Bonnie had a flashback with Kuma, where he started beating his chest like drums and told her about the legend of Naika. Kuma also said that he wanted to become a warrior of liberation, like Na, and help people all around him in the present timeline. Saturn revealed that the Buccaneer Race is one that consists of people who have giants' blood running through their veins. This makes them absolutely massive, and at the same time it also ensures that they possess tremendous amounts of strength. In the past, the Buccaneer Race apparently committed a grievous crime. According to Saturn, this crime, given by the way it is described, was likely committed against the people of the world government, and that led to the ostracizing of the Buccaneer people. This incredible race somehow continued to survive, even until today. However, around 47 years ago, their lives took a very bad turn. It is revealed in One Piece, Chapter 1095, that Kuma's father was a member of the Buccaneer Race as well, and he was the king of the Sorbet Kingdom. However, his mom was a normal human. This makes Kuma a half-Buccaneer, half-human hybrid. However, Kuma clearly possessed Buccaneer blood that he inherited his father, and when his tests were done at the hospital after he was born, news about him being a Buccaneer was leaked and eventually found its way to the world government. This led to the entire family being enslaved in the holy land of Mari Joa, and Kuma was also enslaved. As a result, Kuma's mother ended up dying, and when that happened, Kuma's father was the one who told him about the legend of Nika and the warrior of liberation. That is how Kuma himself found out about this great legend that had been passed down their family line for generations. Again, it is quite clear to see that the Buccaneer people were allies of the ancient kingdom and fought alongside them in the war against the 20 kingdoms. Kuma's father also proceeded to show him the sound of drums of liberation and the dance that followed with it. However, one of the members of the Celestial Dragons shot him in the head, killing him in the process. Simply because he was making too much noise, according to him, Kuma ended up surviving, and apparently was the last member of the Buccaneer Race that the people in the world know of. The story of the Buccaneer Race continues in God Valley and has great ties to it. It is revealed that every 3 years the Celestial Dragons hold a tournament where they gather SL slaves from different races and release them on an island. They then go on to have a tournament where they hunt down these slaves of different races. This hunting tournament ends with the eradication of quite a large number of slaves from different races. However, the last one standing is the race that is allowed to survive. 38 years ago, the tournament took place in God Valley, the same year that the God Valley incident took place as well. One particular day, slaves were released on God Valley in Kuma. During this time, somehow managed to escape. This connects to the first flashback from Bonnie that fans got to see. Kuma was running away. However, it was the other slaves who gathered him once again and took him back to the battlefield, simply because they would have faced punishment instead. However, while that was happening, 2 members of the Revolutionary Army showed up in front of him. These were Emporio Ivanov, the commander of the Grand Line, Army of the Re-Evolutionary Army, and a woman named Ginny. Together, they appeared to rescue Kuma and offer him a chance to live. The Revolutionary Army seemed to have all information about the Buccaneer race, and that is precisely why they rescued Kuma. Knowing his giant body and the giant blood that flowed through his veins, Yankov offered Kuma a chance to live, and that is likely how he ended up with the Revolutionary Army and became one of its 3 core members. It is unknown how Kuma, the last member of the Buccaneer race that the fans know of, managed to escape. The chapter ended, right where Iankov offers help to him. However, from here onwards it is clear that somehow Kuma managed to escape. Fans will find out everything about Bartholomew Kuma in this flashback, and this will also directly tie to God Valley. It appears that the God Valley incident is going to be crucial here, given that it happened during the same year, on the same island. Of course, it remains to be seen whether Kuma and the Revolutionary Army made their escape before Rock's pirates came to God Valley, or if it happened after, and they took part in the war as well. Fans do not know much about that just yet. However, the next few chapters should make that very clear. Regardless of what happens, Kuma becomes the last member of the Buccaneer race to survive, and he leaves and joins the Revolutionary Army. However, at a later point in the story, Kuma willingly gives himself up to the government. For some reason, fans do not know what that reason is at the moment. However, they will soon find out, and it is likely going to be something related to Bonnie herself, with Bonnie on Egghead and Kuma heading there as well. This arc appears to be heating up quite a bit, and it will most likely get even more intense, and at the same time, emotional fans are eagerly waiting in anticipation for this flashback to continue. However, they will have to deal with another break week first. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and support my channel. Also drop your comment or suggestions to be featured.